Budapest, and Pakito invited me recently to do an exhibition here at the Janvier. So I collected almost all my paperworks from the last year, except the small ones are older ones, and there are a few silk screens from the past years. But the bigger works are fresh, all new. The silk screen prints I made together with friends around Europe. I mean, made by friends in Serbia or Macedonia or Sweden. The originals I made at home. I use a simple technique like I draw outline drawings with black ink, and after I add some colors with Ecoline, after I put another layer with Posca markers or oil pastel.
Do any graffitis? Do you tag something?
I don't really do graffiti, but there was a period we did many street arts with my friends in Budapest, like stencils, stickers, not classical graffiti, but I really like art grid, so I'm a very big fan of Daniel, and I'm very proud now to be here, and I can show my works here to the people in Marseille, which I really like. Actually, this studio is, I can say this is my favorite studio for silk prints. It's very unique, so I'm very proud to take a part of it. The first two times was at least 20 years ago, so I can't tell the difference. It was very long time ago, but the last time we came to Pakito with my Serbian friends, like part of Turbulator, that's true, Matriarchia crew. Last time we made some prints with Pakito, but this time we make a book, not only prints, so now I can't wait the result. They are printing rights now too. This makes me very proud also. Yes, this alternative comic scene in the last year developed a lot. Now we have a very good festival organized by my friends. And it's better and better every year, called Ukmukfuk Fancy Festival. It's a bit different like this. There you can find more lithograph prints and self-made comics, but you can find also self-made prints. So it's better and better. Yeah, usually I start with small drawings in only one color A4 format, but this time I did many bigger drawings. I don't really do sketches before I start these big ones. I just have some figures in my head, and I started very spontaneously, very quick. Don't really think about what will be the result. I don't know what color I will use, but the figures and the text come very spontaneously. I stick all these papers on my wall in my studio, as many as fits, and first I start with the black layer, which is the most important, because it gives the figures, and after another day, when it completely dries, I add another layer with Ecoline. It's more slowly than the first layer. And the third day is the details with the Posca markers or some tinier pencil. It's very hard to describe what I wanted to say with this. I hope people can not really understand, but feel the purpose. A friend of mine made a calendar in the thematic erotic fungi, because we both really like mushrooms and often go to the forest picking mushrooms. We made a course about it, so we know many species. And she asked me to draw some mushrooms, but in in the context, some crazy erotic thing, and I tried to create some crazy situation with sex and mushrooms. Okay, this one is printed by Mauvais many years ago. It's already my period when I started to use forest and natural stuff as an environment and put my figures in real surroundings. So I'm a big fan of nature and really like to hike in the forest.
I work both as a graphic designer and as a painter in Budapest, and sometimes I get very good topics from my graphic design work. I do many illustrations and book covers, LP covers. For example, very nice LP for a very cool band, kind of jazz, but not a standard jazz. So I'm kind of satisfied with work, even like their music. So I was very happy when they asked me to do this cover. I mostly do paintings on big canvases, on frames, but sometimes I prefer papers. In the paper, if I don't satisfy, I just start a new one, but in the last few years I am closer to do what I really want. It's a long way and searching what I really wanted to say. Yeah, it's strange because I have many ideas in my mind, but sometimes when I start to draw it on paper, it starts another different way, and sometimes the result is a surprise for me too. But after a longer period, it's more easy and easy, and then I'm closer to say what I want. You know, as you see the topics, there is more thematics crossed, like nature, sex, garbage, skulls, other things, motifs from some classical paintings sometimes, which I try to transform to some more rude way. So the result is sometimes chaotic, but I really like this chaotic way. I made more books already. I can show my first 3 books. It's published by different publishers in Hungary and in Serbia. I can show you this one. This is the latest book. It was printed in Sweden by the longest night too. Silk screen print with many colors. I'm very happy with this because this is my first silk screen book, and now Paquito is just printing my second silk screen book. I have an Instagram page. You can find Curiosity or my name Stark Atilla. That's all.
I am very happy to be here. Maybe that's the most important thing.